Well, hi there. I'd like to start off by introducing Tim Reeder to the JWP group, and we're going to just talk a little bit with Tim today so you guys can learn a little bit about what he offers and brings to our team. Tim, why don't you tell us a little bit about what your past experience is and how that might affect a buyer that might want to purchase a home up here?
Well, directly, I've been a home inspector for the last 15 years, so that helps me look at the home a little bit differently, from a little bit different perspective than a normal
Awesome.
agent who doesn't have that experience.
That's fantastic. You also were born and raised or grew up here, so you know the area extremely well, correct?
That is correct.
I think buyers like to know like what lake might be different than another lake or what area might be different than another area, and having grown up here, you know the area really
That
well.
certainly does help, yes.
Yeah. Why did you decide to become a buyer's agent?
All through my time of inspecting, I always encourage my customers to get a buyer's agent because they work directly for the seller or the buyer, rather than working for the seller. So it's always been an interest of mine.
Awesome. I don't think a lot of people know that in the state of Wisconsin, if you go out and show houses and you're just looking with any agent, who does that agent work for?
The seller.
The seller. And I think the one thing that we offer here on the JWP group is Tim as a specific buyer's agent to help them meet their needs. And a lot of people don't know that you have that as an option. What do you think sets you apart from other real estate agents?
Well, again, my inspector's background.
Awesome.
I'm also a licensed contractor and a home energy rater. So again, I do look at things a lot differently than when you go into a home and look at a home.
No, that's totally true. And I know that when you were a home inspector, we worked together quite a bit, and he was fantastic at that, and I know he's been great so far as a buyer's agent. What can a buyer expect if they hire you to help them find a home?
Well, obviously, they're going to know that I work directly for them, and I put their best interests forward.
Yeah, I think when you're working with multiple agents and you're calling whoever you happen to reach out to, they might not have your best interest in mind, and you always make sure that your clients' needs are met first and foremost, and get to see houses when they get into a relationship with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's been your best experience so far as a buyer's agent?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, obviously, we have a wonderful team, and I think we all work well together.
Awesome.
So that's probably the best thing so far.
And then the only other question I have is why RE/MAX? Why did you decide to join RE/MAX?
Why not? I mean, that's the best place.
Yeah, oh, I agree with that 100%. Well, we're super excited to have Tim aboard. And again, if you're a buyer looking specifically for representation for somebody who's going to be in your corner helping you throughout the process, you should give Tim a call. He will be a fantastic asset, and we are super happy to have him on the team.
And I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.